10 rock songs from 1968 that shaped music history forever. 1968 was the year rock grew up and got dangerous. War on the news every night, riots in the streets, and right in the middle of it, musicians made the boldest records of the decade.
Born to be wild.
Today we're counting down 10 rock songs from 1968 that didn't just top the charts, they changed what rock could be.
In the sunshine of your love.
Stick around, because one of these songs was recorded by a man who set his own head on fire on stage. Let's count them down. Number 10, Sympathy for the Devil, by the Rolling Stones.
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name.
Mick Jagger wrote this after his girlfriend, singer Marianne Faithfull, handed him a Russian novel about the devil visiting Moscow.
When a blitzkrieg rages and the bodies stank.
Over 5 days in a London studio, the band turned it from a slow folk tune into a driving samba groove, with Keith Richards laying down the growling guitar solo himself. It opened their album Beggar's Banquet, which shot into the top 5 on both sides of the Atlantic. It was never released as its own single in America, but that hardly mattered. It became one of the most whispered about songs of the year.
So let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth.
If a song about the devil could climb this high, imagine what a screaming biker anthem could do. Number 9, All Along the Watchtower, by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Bob Dylan wrote the original as a quiet folk tune with just guitar and harmonica. Jimi Hendrix heard something else buried inside it, cranked the volume, and turned it into a psychedelic storm that even left Dylan stunned.
Must be some kind of way out of here.
Released off Electric Ladyland, it climbed to number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100, the only song of Hendrix's career to crack the American Top 40 while he was alive. Dylan was so moved that he started performing the song the Hendrix way in concert. From a quiet folk tune turned electric thunder, we moved to a raw scream that made a Texas girl a legend overnight. Number 8, Piece of My Heart, by Big Brother and the Holding Company. Janis Joplin didn't write this song, but nobody who heard her sing it thought of it any other way again. It had already been a modest soul hit for Irma Franklin, Aretha's sister, a year earlier. Then Janis got her hands on it. Recorded for the album Cheap Thrills, her scorched vocal turned it into a top 15 hit and her signature performance for the rest of her short life. The album shot to number 1, staying there 8 non-consecutive weeks. From one woman's raw heartbreak, we turned to 4 musicians chasing a groove so hot it nearly burned the tape. Number 7, White Room by Cream. Written by bassist Jack Bruce, with lyrics from poet Pete Brown. This song opened Cream's sprawling album, Wheels of Fire, with a moody build-up, before Eric Clapton's wah-wah guitar tore it wide open.
You said no strings could secure you at the stage.
Released that fall, it climbed to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of the clearest blueprints for what would later be called hard rock.
In a white room with black curtains.
Cream would break up within the year, but this song outlived the band by decades. Speaking of guitars catching fire, our next act built an entire stage act around actual flames. Number 6, Fire, by The Crazy World of Arthur Brown.
Fire to destroy all you've done.
Arthur Brown opened this song by declaring himself the god of hellfire, wearing a metal helmet rigged to burn real flame above his head. Underneath the theatrics was a genuinely wild piece of psychedelic rock.
Fire
built on swirling organ and Brown's operatic wail. Released that summer, it shot to #1 in the United Kingdom and climbed to #2 on the Billboard Hot 100, selling over 1 million copies. Brown never had another hit that came close, but for one blazing summer, he was inescapable. From a man who lit his own head on fire, we moved to 4 Londoners who turned a jailhouse riff into pure rebellion. Number 5, Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones.
I'm Jumpin' Jack Flash, it's a gas, gas, gas.
After drug arrests and a shaky psychedelic album nobody quite liked, the Stones needed a comeback, and they got one with a single driving riff.
I'm Jumpin' Jack Flash. Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Keith Richards said the opening line came to him after his gardener knocked on the door in rubber boots one stormy morning. The song roared into the American top 5 that summer, and many longtime fans still call it the moment the Stones fully became the Stones.
I'm Jumpin' Jack Flash, it's a gas, gas, gas.
From that stripped-down riff, we turn to a Canadian-born growl that told America to get its motor running. Number 4, Born to be Wild by Steppenwolf.
Born to be wild.
Written by a songwriter who called himself Mars Bonfire, this song climbed to #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 that summer.
We were born to be wild. We can climb so high.
Its real fame came a year later, when it opened the film Easy Rider over footage of 2 bikers riding into the American landscape, cementing the phrase heavy metal thunder into the language forever.
Born to be wild.
Singer John Kay, who fled communist East Germany as a child, delivered the vocal with a growl that felt like it came from the road itself. From one biker anthem, we go straight into another, this time on a flying rug instead of a motorcycle. Number 3, Magic Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf.
Oh, why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride?
Just months after their first big hit, Steppenwolf released this trippy follow-up, built around a droning organ riff, and lyrics that painted rock and roll itself as a kind of magic.
Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you?
It climbed to #3 on the Billboard Hot 100 that fall, proving their breakout hit had been no fluke.
Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? You don't.
2 massive hits in 1 year from one band was rare air in 1968. From a magic carpet ride, we drift toward a bittersweet farewell that would outlive every band that came before it. Number 2, Sunshine of Your Love by Cream.
In the sunshine of your love.
Bassist Jack Bruce came up with the central riff after a Jimi Hendrix concert left him buzzing with ideas, and Eric Clapton was reportedly urged to play his solo backwards from what most guitarists would attempt.
I've been waiting so long to.
The result became one of the most recognizable riffs in rock history. First released in 1967, it became a true smash that summer, climbing to #5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and staying on the chart a full half year.
In the sunshine of your love.
It sold over 1 million copies and turned Cream into a household name. And now, the song that defined the entire year. Number 1, Hey Jude by the Beatles.
Hey Jude, refrain, don't carry the.
Paul McCartney wrote this in his car, driving out to comfort young Julian Lennon after his parents' marriage fell apart.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
What started as a private gesture of kindness became the longest-running #1 of the Beatles' career, sitting atop the Billboard Hot 100 for 9 straight weeks.
Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for some.
At over 7 minutes long, radio programmers doubted anyone would sit through the whole thing, especially that famous "na na na" chorus at the end. They were wrong. It became the first single on the band's own Apple label and remains one of the best-selling singles in music history. From a car ride meant to comfort one heartbroken boy, came the song that closed out one of the most turbulent years in rock and roll.
Fire to destroy all you've done.
1968 gave us riffs that still echo through classic rock radio. screams that still give people chills, and one gentle piano song that became the biggest hit of them all. Which one hit you hardest with nostalgia? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Decade Legends for more journeys back through music's golden years.
Oh, oh, oh.